Hi family, it's Regina. So welcome. If this is your first time, welcome back if you're coming to hang out with me again. If you know my story, very quickly, it was put upon my heart last summer that I needed to declutter, reduce my what has now become 800 fragrance collection down to what has now become 300, and to do it on social media. And so here I am, and here you are. Today, we're talking about my 6 MEMO Paris fragrances. What I do is simple. I spray, I tell you what I think, and then it's a yay or nay. Although in some cases I need to wear them to see if it's really a yay or a nay. But for the most part, I think I've been doing really good with making an instant decision of saying yes or no. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, stick around. We're diving in. Welcome. Now I'm going to be honest in this. MEMO Paris is one that I want to love, but for some reason I can't seem to wrap my head around it and fall in love with it. This one is Sherwood, which reminds me of Sherwood Forest and Robin Hood. Not a bad spray, but not great. This smells like pepper and sage. It is interesting. I believe it is unisex to my nose, and something that I would consider more masculine leaning. It smells like it would be absolutely delicious on a man, but it is not something that I think I would want to smell like. This is a no. Let's just call it. Next, Lalibela. I don't know if that's how you really say that. Don't really know, other than the fact that I like collecting sets. I don't know why I bought this. Powerful, but not very wide. And you know I like wide sprayers. Oh, no. That's just a no. I can't even describe it other than I think it was trying to be floral, and then I just felt like it was just assaulting my nose. So, no. Let's talk about Marfa. Marfa, I think, probably has one of the most interesting labels out of the MEMO collection. I just love the eye with the eyelash. I just think it's so cute. And I thought this one got hyped for a while. 3 probably was one too many. I like this. There is a freshness, a greenness with some floral. I wonder if it has orange blossom in it.
Bingo!
Because you know me, I love that. I love orange blossom, but there's a freshness to it as you first spray it. I'd like to wear it alone to see what my body's chemistry picks up. If I get that greenness and it pulls stronger, or if I'm able to actually pull in more of that floral, slight sweetness, but it's a floral sweetness, not like juicy or sugar. It's very nice. Okay, so Marfa, the eyes have it. I really did just say that. This is Granada. This is another interesting label from the brand. If this is after Granada, Spain, which is a city that I have been to that I think is absolutely gorgeous and historical and just beautiful, then I really hope I like it, because that would be a good reason for me to keep it, because that would remind me of a trip that I took there. And you know how I love asking you guys if you've smelled any of these. What do you think of the MEMO Paris line? This smells like a soap. It definitely smells like a soap. I don't like it. There's some floral and soap in there. It smells like the soap in your great auntie's bathroom that is not to be used. It's actually considered guest soap, but it's never actually used by anybody. Her, guest, whatever. And it just has that, yeah, it just has that smell. So this is a no. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Come on now, you know what I'm talking about. This one, Tamarindo. Let's think about this, because I lean towards very bright, energetic colors. The reality may be that I need to pay more attention to their labels, that the ones that I think are not all that enticing may not be fragrances that I actually want in my collection. I hadn't thought about that until just now when I'm looking at how I like Marfa with that blue, and Granada. Well, Granada had an interesting design label. I don't like it. Let's check Tamarindo, because this is a really kind of boring label. Let's not lie. Oh, interesting. I like this. I don't know what I'm smelling. It smells like a tropical fruit. Pineapple maybe, but a sweet pineapple. Actually, that's impressive. I like this, because I'm not normally a pineapple fan. Shocking. This is staying. I was not prepared for that one. Last is the one that I hope will stay, because this is Sintra. I bought this #1 because of the reviews about it and the fact that I believe they say it has orange blossom in it, but also because I have been to Sintra, Portugal. It was a magical 3 days that I spent there. It was just gorgeous. I had some of the best food ever. It was just a magical experience. This is a very colorful label that reminds me of that beautiful small city in Portugal. Let's see what I think. Because that's the whole thing, isn't it? The true thing about fragrance. Oh, this is nice. There is definitely orange blossom in here. It's light. It is not as sweet as some of the other orange blossom fragrances I have. There's definitely something green that is balancing it out, but it's very nice. Good. Sintra is staying. But as I was saying, that's part of the point of fragrance, right? Is how does it make you feel? What recollections or memories do you associate with those scents? You're storing all these things in your head, and your nose can take you back to somewhere that was either positive or negative. So that's why not only do I love all these fragrances, I like in some cases that their names remind me of something, and then when I smell it, and then becomes associated with whatever that was. So in this case, this gorgeous Sintra is now going to become associated in my head with Sintra, Portugal. So I am going to pull some more. I don't know what I'm going to pull. I'm going to get probably another niche, because this is going to be a niche experience. Stick around. I'll be right back. I went and pulled the 4 AMOUAGEs that I have. AMOUAGE being like, you know, the most typed house right now. Or is it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I have 4 of them. I want to go through them. Same thing, yay or nay, because at the end of the day, I can't be worrying about how much I spent on these. I spent it, money's gone. Question is, do I want these to stay, or do I want them to go to someone who is going to enjoy this so much more than me? This one is AMOUAGE Honor. I know we consider this a niche house, but the reality is this is a Middle Eastern fragrance made in Oman, but we don't seem to consider it Middle Eastern when we talk about it, because it's pricey as heck. Seriously, pricey as heck. Let's just spray Honor. And you get 100 mils in these hard to see what's left in them bottles. You get not very good sprayers. Oh, this is nice. This is another one that has an aquatic marine note to it. Some florals in there, like jasmine maybe. It's beautiful. I like Honor, so so Honor can stay. This one is Lilac Love. I know this is a recent purchase. I think I was going through a lilac experience because purple is my favorite color, as you obviously can tell. And that's why I think I bought it. And I thought I liked the notes. Do you guys have any AMOUAGE? Have you smelled any? Are you thinking of getting any? Love it. But I love lilacs, so I'm not surprised. Assumed I would love it, and I do. This is a very spring fragrance. That was gorgeous. I love it. All right, y'all, let's talk about this one. Can we talk about this one? Yeah, can you tell by my attitude? AMOUAGE Guidance. What the heck? What is everybody smelling? I need to know. I need to know. This was the first one I bought. You can't even see the fact that actually there is a little bit of a dent, I think. Either that or it doesn't come fully loaded. I've worn this 3 times. Each time I have worn it, I've been missing out on whatever it is people get who say that it is like the next best thing since sliced bread. I just gotta spray it and let me see. I so wanted to like it because it got such incredible reviews and raves and all sort of stuff. And yet, I get pepper. I get pepper and something else unremarkable. If I'm honest, this is a no, and it doesn't matter what I spent. Guidance for me is a declutter. We're just gonna call it. Is that a shock? Last one is Sunshine. Now, let's be honest. I love the name. I love the fact it's a bright yellow. So I had to buy it. Do I like the juice? We're gonna find out. Let's check. It smells like Twizzler's red licorice or red vines. One of those, the red licorice. But definitely it smells more like licorice. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I have smelled this before and I thought it was really, really nice, but it doesn't smell what I remember right now. And because I think I thought it had a very citrus, bright, effervescent, and maybe that's what I'm getting. Maybe there is an effervescence, as in like champagne or something that I'm missing there. I have to be honest that Sunshine might be on the chopping block. I'm going to wear it, see what I think. Otherwise, it's a no. So the 2 that I would keep would be AMOUAGE Honor, AMOUAGE Lilac Love, AMOUAGE Guidance, no. And AMOUAGE Sunshine is a maybe leaning to no. So there you go, guys. That's 2 houses. MEMO Paris, which ended up being 3 out of 6 are going to be rehomed. And then AMOUAGE, 2 out of 4 are staying, and then 2 out of 4 are being rehomed. Thank you guys for being here. I am working my way through, guys. It is May, and I'm trying to get through this first pass by my year anniversary in August. I know. I think the bigger question is how many boxes I can fill without shipping them out of my house, because they're moving from my closet into my bedroom, which I'm trying to actually renovate and redo. And then they're getting stuck. So I need to find a way to get them from there out the door. And I'm working on something, which is I'm trying to come up with a Google Doc that I can share in my video descriptions that will list everything that I have that will be updated so you can see what I'm selling it for. And if you want it, you can reach out and say, yes, I would love to take this off your hands. I haven't got there yet. It takes time, y'all. It takes time. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. If you like this content, please think about subscribing and definitely at least come back and watch another one. And I'm going to link somewhere. This has been such a challenge for me, learning the whole YouTube #1 vocabulary, #1 how things work. Just learning this whole thing has been a challenge. You know, you can teach an old dog new tricks, so I'm learning. So thanks again, you guys, for being here. And as I like to say, cheers.